excited. Hey everybody, I'm so excited to talk with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Allison Anderson and I am an RN. I'm also a mother of 5. I homeschool my children. So for me, health is very important, and so is helping people. I want to just take a second to talk about myself for 1 minute, and then we're going to introduce our special guest that we have. So whether you are on this call because someone has invited you, or you've already been exposed, you have experience with the Plexus products, or maybe you're new and just curious and you're listening in, I just want to let you know that you are welcome here. We're so excited to have you. I know where you are because I've been there. When I first started out, I was skeptical. I did my RN research and homework and looked into these products, and I realized that this is an amazing line of health products that can benefit everybody. And I'm going to talk to you tonight about those health products. But first, I want to introduce our special guest, my friend Celeste Gwynn. And let me just tell you, Celeste and I have been friends for about 8 years. We met at McKinney Christian Academy, where my oldest son and her son were in the same pre-K class. And Celeste was the homeroom mom for the class. And back then, I didn't know anybody at the school, but Celeste was just the most bubbly, down-to-earth, friendly mom. And she invited all of us to go to coffee all the time. She's just so social and friendly. So I really got to know her. And even after we moved away up to Connecticut, 7 years ago, we just maintained our friendship through Facebook. And about 2 years ago, Celeste started posting on Facebook about this pink drink that I'm sure you guys have heard of. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know about this, and not sure if it was just another fad thing. I almost unfollowed her, but my deep down curiosity was just too much. I really felt like this might be something that would be beneficial to me. And so I kept watching, and it just blew me out of the world to see how she used this product. She lost 30 pounds. And then in just a matter of a few months, she was like record setting, ranking up in the company, receiving all kinds of rewards. And I was like, what is this company? Then other friends started joining, people that I knew from the school, from my church there in Dallas. Now, Celeste has become the fastest to reach diamond in 6 months, but she's also Plexus's first double diamond. And we have the honor of having her on the call to talk to us tonight. So welcome, Celeste. Normally, I'd talk about products first, but we want to make sure that you can get back to your family and have time with them. So we're going to jump right into your story.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, so tonight I am a single mom in it. My husband's at a board meeting for Go Be Hope, which is a mission organization that we're heavily involved with. So I've bribed my kids with give me 30 minutes and I'll watch a movie and play Skip-Bo with y'all. So I hope y'all appreciate that. I'm going to be probably up till midnight watching movies and playing games so that I can be on this call. So before I get started, Allison, can you guys all hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm just going to see if everybody can actually see you, and I want to make sure it goes back and forth between us so they're looking at both of us.
Okay.
Maybe someone could text me and make sure.
Watching, yeah, and they're on my Facebook. Maybe they could just message if they can see me.
Yeah, someone just text over to me and let me know. Make sure our internet and all of our IT stuff is working. We want to just make sure that it's going back and forth.
Okay, I feel like it is. Although I am looking at me. Am I supposed to be looking at me or you?
I see you. I just want to make sure it's going back and forth on us when we're talking. So maybe someone's about to text.
Okay.
Let me make sure before we get on your story, I want to make sure we get this.
Okay. Sounds good.
Did anybody text you? Yes. Couldn't see me while we're talking. Oh, so we're locked on you.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm over here picking my teeth and fixing my hair and, sitting back happy. They're all staring at me the whole time that you were talking. That's just fabulous. That is fabulous. They just said, somebody just messaged me, Andrea Diebold. I can see you, but I haven't seen Allison though. So literally that.
Okay, let me work on that. Let me see if I can work on that. And you go ahead and tell your story and we'll get this working the right way. Go ahead.
Apparently they can see me now. So everyone's saying they can see me.
Okay.
So keep going because I'm going to
Yeah,
log off and then
sounds
you can
good.
get back
I'll
on
figure
you.
out my camera issue.
Okay, I can see you great and I can hear you. Thank you, Colette. So, okay, that's really funny. I wish I would have known that whole time. That's okay, because here in a minute when I wrap up my story, you guys are going to get to see how beautiful Allison is, and she's just a shining light. So when I finish talking, it'll flash back over to her, and y'all are going to go, oh, wow, okay, yeah, she's awesome. So
Thanks.
I'll just start with my story, and then I've got a couple of just nuggets that I kind of want to give you. But, you know, my story is unique. In that I've never been in network marketing. So how did I get to here from never being in network marketing and not wanting anything to do with network marketing is kind of a great story. About, I think it was July of 2012 at Jen Hawkins, she's my best friend. We were roommates in college, and she started posting about Plexus, this pink drink. So when she started posting about it, I was interested. You know, I joke around and I say, for my 35th birthday, I was given the gift of 35 pounds, which obviously no one wants that, right? But for my 35th birthday, I did gain a lot of weight over that year. So I called Jen and I asked her, you know, hey, I see you posting about this stuff. You've lost a ton of weight. What are you doing? And I half expected her to tell me that she was on some crazy diet. She was working out like a mad woman. She was eating cardboard. I don't know. But she told me about Plexus, and she shared the business opportunity with me. And when she did, I made it really, really clear to her that I wasn't interested in the business opportunity. If you've heard my story at all, you know, I was a stay-at-home mom. Allison just told you guys. I was room mom. I loved being home with my kids. It filled my cup. I wasn't looking for a career. I wasn't looking for even a hobby. I was very fulfilled. But I had great success with the product. And I lost over about 35 pounds. I was able to come off of antidepressants with doctor's help and guidance. And, you know, I had this energy. I didn't have that 4 p.m. crash. I mean, I'm a better mom because of these products, because I've got more energy and I'm more active and I'm happier. I guess probably 4 or 5 times Jen came to me over the course of the year that I had been on the product, 9 months that I've been on the product, and shared with me, hey, you should really be doing this. And I just told her I wasn't interested. Well, she came to visit me at about month 9 of me being a product of the product and sending her a bunch of customers, and comes to visit me to see my daughter in a play, and basically tells me, your best friend can say this to you, so don't judge Jenny for this, but she basically said, dude, you're an idiot. She said, you've sent me 35 customers in the last 9 months, close to that. Why don't you do this? If you're a good friend, you'll join me. Well, I am a good friend. And I did love the products. I just wasn't looking for a job at that point. I didn't think I was. Thankfully, God had a better plan, and he knew that he had something amazing in store for me. But I ended up signing up just to get my product wholesale. Jen talked me through the process. I swear she created my website for me, told me what name I should call my website, told me which welcome pack to order, which backup order to turn on. And I just thought, well, great, I can get my product cheaper. I should be. At this point, I had everyone in my family on the product, preferred. So it was crazy, you know, that I wasn't already an ambassador anyways. Right before we got off the phone, she told me about this trip to Maui, and I was interested, right? I mean, I love to vacation. I swear, vacationing, it's like one of my love languages. And she told me about this trip to Maui that she was about to go on in about 4.5, 5 months, and said, I would love for you to be there with me. So, well, what do I need to do? She told me I needed to go Emerald. So that became my goal. I didn't even really know what that meant at that point. I just knew if Jen was going to Maui, I wanted to go to Maui too. Started working my business really without even realizing I was working it. I mean, I'm really bossy, y'all. And if I'm doing something that I want everyone to do, I'm going to tell you. If I find something that I love, I'm going to tell you. So I started just talking about it. You know, people want to know when you lose over 30 pounds, you look really different. When you have crazy energy at 8 o'clock at night at theater rehearsal, people want to know, what are you doing? Because they're exhausted and beat down. So there became opportunities that I just would share. I rank advanced very, very quickly. I ended up going emerald in 4.5 months. So I did make it to Maui. I don't think I really knew the gold mine I was sitting on until I was already emerald. I really started diving into the comp plan, diving into the business. I knew I loved the products, right? I mean, they had changed my life and the lives of so many people that I loved at that point. But I think I really wrapped my mind around this is a career for me. This is a career where I'm able to stay at home with my kiddos, make insane money, love on my family wholly and completely, have the opportunity to minister, change people's lives, and make money all at the same time. And I got serious about it then. I ended up going diamond in 6 months, and they allowed me to re-enter under myself. The cool thing about when I did go diamond, I was actually on a mission trip in Kenya. My dad has been a missionary my whole life. So I was on a mission trip in Kenya, came back to Amsterdam in a layover and found out that I'd ranked up literally while I'd been in the bush for 2 weeks. So that's super cool, super exciting. So that was my team working. That's network marketing. That's what this industry is you build this powerhouse team and then you train and that trickles down. And what a beautiful thing it is when I can be in the bush of Africa with no internet, no Wi-Fi, and I rank out. So that was really cool. I was allowed to re-enter it under myself. It's the 11th way to make money with Plexus. Anyone can do this. In fact, my upline just went emerald on her second position, Jen Hawkins, this last month. So I ended up going double diamond in right at 2 years. It's been a crazy ride. You know, I cannot wrap my brain around the blessing that this has been. If you are skeptical, I understand. I was skeptical. I have a skeptical spouse who had a skeptical spouse who's obviously now 100% on board and, you know, loves this business opportunity. I love network marketing, but above all else, I love Plexus and our comp plan and that we have products that work. So that's kind of my story on how I went from stay-at-home mom, got married at 22, right out of college. My first paycheck I ever received was my Plexus paycheck. So let that one sink in for a minute. My first check was $2,000. It's gone up every single month, obviously exponentially since then. I don't mind telling you because my husband tells everyone. My husband owns 2 businesses. I make more in 1 month than he makes in a year right now. And he is very successful. And I mean, he has provided amazingly for my family for the last 15 years while I was staying home and raising our kids. So it's real, y'all. You know, we joke around about we make great money. You can't even wrap your brain around what that is until you're living it. And I still can't. I mean, I cry down the 15th of every month. So that's kind of my story. A few things. I'm looking down at my notes. Allison, can I just keep going?
Yeah, keep going. I think I figured out what the issue is. In fact, let me test it real quick. Okay. Yep. Yay. Sorry, not an IT expert, but I think we got it figured out. All right, go ahead, Celeste.
Okay. You just broke up a little bit.
Okay, we'll keep moving forward.
I think that Colette or someone would tell me if they can.
I think we're good.
What?
I think we're good. Just keep moving forward.
You just
go ahead.
froze up a little bit on my end.
Just
okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Because you're breaking up on my end, but okay. Oh, now I've got you back. Okay, great. This technology stuff stresses me out like nobody's business. I can get on a stage in front of 10,000 people all day long and I'm good. But if you tell me that technology is involved, I literally like break out into a hot sweat. So this is way out of my comfort zone. I know y'all find that hard to believe. And this is something I'm about to start diving into more thanks to Allison. She's pushing me out of the nest and really making me realize this is what I really need to start doing more of anyways. All right, thanks, Colette. I just got a message, so I had to close it out. Thank you, Colette. Okay, so moving on, talking about, you know, what makes us different. I was horrified by network marketing. There you go. I said it. It's vulnerable. It's maybe not like the most PC thing to say, but I mean, if you've watched my Diamond Doc, you know that I literally was the girl that when somebody walked into a room, I would be like, oh my word, I don't want their candles. I'm going to keep talking to Allison. Allison, like we're having a conversation. Don't let her come over here. We don't need her skincare. You know, I don't need mascara. That was me. I had a really ugly attitude and a bad taste in my mouth about network marketing because of a situation that had happened a few years before with someone that was in network marketing that I thought they wanted to be my friend. and they invited me to dinner. And then come to find out it was like an opportunity thing. And I just had thought, they just think I'm so cool. They want to be my friend. And they like were super sly and shady about it. And they wanted to share a business opportunity with me. I don't know that I've ever even shared that on a call or a live or anything, but that is one of the main reasons I had a sour taste in my mouth about this business. What I love about Plexus is I've never pressured anyone to join my team, to buy product from me. People see what I have and they want what I have. They see how I feel. They see the energy that I have. They see, that I've lost weight. They see that I'm gaining financial freedom, and they want to join me. Literally, I have never begged, kicked, screamed to have anyone join my team. I love that we're changing the face of network marketing. We're a group of people that genuinely care about people. And I think that that's reflecting in how we're building our business and in how we're building our teams. People see right through that. Oh, you're so awesome. I want you to join my team. But if it's you're so awesome, I really want to get to know you. Oh, one ambassador with Plexus. That's farming versus hunting, which you'll hear me talk about a lot. But I love that we're a group of farmers. We're pouring into people. We're cultivating relationships. We're tending to those relationships. And our passion for Plexus comes through. You'll hear me say it over and over again. But we're not hunters on the prowl for our next victim. And that is what has turned so many people off about our industry in the past. And I love that that's not the kind of people group that we are. That is not who we are. We are totally genuine and we're sincere. Yeah, it's awesome. I love our comp plan. I think that sets us apart. Just touching on some of this stuff really briefly, and then I'm going to hop off and go play skip-bo with my kids. But I love that we get paid 11 ways. I love that we get compensated so early on. It's like silvers are making really good first paychecks, whether it's $500 to $2,000. That's a game changer for most Americans, and they compensate us really early on. And I love that. I love that they get you excited from the beginning because they compensate you well from the beginning. You don't have to be at the top to be making money. I love that we have products that work. I do. I love that I don't have to convince anyone. I'll talk about this a little bit more later because I did at one point. But right now, I don't have to convince anyone in my network that Plexus products work. In McKinney, Texas, everybody in McKinney, Texas knows someone that's had success with Plexus. So when I'm talking to people now, I'm sharing a business opportunity and they're going, oh yeah, I know so-and-so who lost weight with that. I know so-and-so that, has X, Y, and Z results from Plexus. So I'm not having to do that convincing anymore because our products sell themselves, and that's huge. We're selling something highly consumable that people need. We're not selling mascara. We're not selling candles. We're selling something highly consumable that is changing people's lives. And I personally cannot imagine anything more rewarding than that. And that's why I say it feels like my calling. I'm helping people get healthy. I'm helping people lose weight. I'm helping people gain self-esteem. I'm helping people change the financial future for their families. I can't imagine a better gig. My biggest blessings come in all forms, but one of them, I talked about it a little bit, is taking some pressure off my husband. He has worked so hard for 15 years. He's a Marine. He's a retired Marine, but he's a Marine. And they say once a Marine, always a Marine. So he's worked hard in the Marine Corps. He's worked hard in business in the last 15 years to provide for us. It is an amazing thing that he can relax a little bit. He's got this amazing relationship with my kids now because he's home more and he's pouring into the family more. And that's one of my biggest blessings, is taking some pressure off him and the time and the memories that we've been able to make together as a family because of my Plexus freedom, my Plexus business. The second biggest blessing for me is watching my friends succeed. People that I love, that I've been doing life with, like Allison for years. It has been the hugest blessing to watch lives change, to watch friends quit jobs, to watch friends gain health. Just a few that I wanted to touch on. I've got 3 friends that I wanted to talk about because I love friends. I love relationships. It's why I'm successful at this. I've always been a really social person. But one story is my best friend, Rosalind Payne, who we met in pre-K, the same time that I met Allison. Probably the same year when our kids were all in pre-K together. Yeah. And we became best friends quickly. I was already a stay-at-home mom, and Roz Payne was working 3 jobs. She was working at our school because she wanted to keep her kids at MCA, and private school tuition is not cheap. She had an ad agency, and she was working part-time doing all kinds of sales type stuff. So she was working a full-time job. Took me a long time to convince her to join me. About 3.5 months in, she finally joined me. She told me she didn't have time, and I told her that's why she needed to do this. It would free up more time. If she would give the time now to work her business, she could be successful. I knew she could. She's now a Diamond Ambassador. She does Plexus full-time. This is her second summer that she's got to be home with her kiddos. The only 2 summers of her teenagers' whole lives that she's been able to be home with them have been the last 2 summers thanks to Plexus. It's all she does full-time. Life-changing. I've got, who else was I going to talk about? Suzanne Clinton, who is one of my best friends from college. She's my primary leg, and that means she's my biggest, strongest ambassador. Her team is my biggest team in my whole network. She was a teacher. Her husband was leading worship at a church, and she had to work full time. She quit her teaching position. She stays home with her kids and does Plexus full time. Her husband still leads worship because he wants to, but he's actually retired, and he just does worship for free at his church now. So how cool is that?
That's amazing.
Last one is my friend Laura Clow, who is also a teacher at McKinney Christian Academy. She was actually Maddie's 4th grade teacher, and Maddie's favorite teacher ever. And she also has retired. She gets to stay home with her kiddos. She's a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus and is living the dream. You know, she trains her team. They all do a great job training and duplicating. It's why they've been successful. But they work really hard at their business. But guess what? They're working in corporate America. They don't go, you know, they're pajama CEOs. They sit behind their phones on their couch with their pink drink and work their business. And it's a huge blessing. So that's been probably one of my biggest blessings is watching. And I mean, I could go on and on, but I won't for the sake of the length of this call. You know, I talked already about farming versus hunting and being sincere. You know, one thing that I think is super important about that is realizing you need to cast your nets wider when you feel like, oh, I don't know who I'm going to talk to about this. It's okay to join a Bible study and get to know people better, to join a knitting club, to join MOPS group, whatever it is, to widen your network. Just really be sincere in getting to know people. You know, don't do it just to be on the prowl for your next victim. Do it because you're trying to widen your network. And in the meantime, you're going to be super blessed by those relationships. So it can be twofold where you're going to be able to build your business, but you're also building relationships. And I think that's huge. I wanted to talk for a minute about, well, what do I do if I'm in a really small town? Because I hear that all the time. There's so many jewels, so many diamonds from tiny towns. I'm one of them. I live in Anna, Texas. Don't blink. You'll miss it if you're driving through. Tiny town. I'm, you know, the top ranking ambassador in this company. I live in a town with my graduating class had about 35 kids in it. So, and I still live here to this day. My kids go to McKinney Christian Academy. There's 600 students at that school, a little less, maybe like 580 in the whole school, pre-K through 12th grade. And you're going to go, wow, that's not a very big network. That's my whole life, y'all. My kids are my whole life, so their school's my whole life. I have been able to build at that school. We have 9 jewels out of 600 students, y'all, 9 jewels. There's only 109 on my whole team, 106 on my whole team. Not only, that's a ton, but 9 of them are from McKinney Christian Academy. 5 of them are diamonds. 5
Easy.
women at McKinney Christian Academy, a school the size of 580 kids, diamond ambassadors, 9 jewels, 2 sapphires, and the rest are emeralds. So don't use the excuse that you're in a small town or you don't have a big network. All you have to do is find people that do have big networks. There's a lot of introverts at the top of this company because they've found the right people for their team and they've trained the heck out of them. They may not be larger than life personalities, but they're training the heck out of the people that they find. And those people have huge networks. So they're making it to the top of this company by just widening their nets, finding some key people and really building. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share. You know, I think the very last thing I want to share with you is kind of a story. It's a YouTube video, and it's a network marketing YouTube video. And I think it's called the Lone Dancer or the Crazy Dancer. You can find it on YouTube probably by searching that. And this is kind of like the way I equate this to network marketing is, you know, you're at a concert, right? And the band's playing and everybody's just kind of sitting and hanging out. And then all of a sudden, like one guy gets up and this guy is dancing and he looks a little crazy. You're like, what is that guy doing? I don't know about that guy. He may be out there, but you know what? He keeps dancing because he doesn't care. and he knows how fun it is. And he is like, somebody's going to join me because they're going to realize how much fun I'm having. What happens is, in this video, all of a sudden, a girl looks up and she sees the guy dancing, and she stands up and she starts dancing with him. And they're like, hey, this is so fun. We're dancing together. And then all of a sudden, there's 3 or 4 people dancing. By the end of this song at this concert, the whole Coliseum is dancing. They're standing up and they're crazy and they're dancing and they're having a great time. If that one guy had not been bold enough to stand up and start dancing, that would have been a really lame, really boring concert, okay? Thankful that that guy stood up and started dancing. He saved the day, and the concert ended up being a blast. When I started doing Plexus in McKinney, Texas, I was the lone crazy dancer. And believe you me, there was lots of people, I should do it this way, talking about me, going, what is Celeste doing now? I can't believe she's doing that. Why would she do this? She's never done anything like this. But I believed in the products. I saw the comp plan. I knew what the possibilities were. I kept dancing. I'm super thankful for everyone that jumped on board with me. You know, first Suzanne Clinton, she was my first person to start dancing with me. Eventually, a lot of people jumped on board. Y'all, my concert, my dance is 50,000 strong today because I was bold enough to start dancing. I have a team of 50,000 active ambassadors as of this week, okay? Our PV was $14.3 million
Wow.
for the month of July, because I was crazy enough to see this opportunity and believe in this business and believe in these products. I have 106 jewels on my team. That means 106 people driving Lexuses, 106 people going to Maui every year in the pool. We're a profit sharing company, so they're in that pool. I have 100 senior rubies right now. So
Wow.
in the next couple months, I believe with all of my heart, I'm going to have 250 jewels in the next 6 months that will be in Maui, driving their Lexus, financially living the dream with the freedom to do what they want to do, to be able to be there for their family. It's a huge blessing to be able to make this kind of money and work from home. I really can't instill that enough. You know, find your why, find your passion. That's going to build your belief. Listen to testimonials, get on calls like this when you can, get to events, go to convention, read books on network marketing, read books on business, you know, anything you can do to just soak up the knowledge to build your belief, be a product of the product, and the opportunity is endless. Remember, I'm the idiot that was a customer for 9 months. If I can be successful at this, anyone can. I promise you. I'm a stay-at-home mama that did not know that I had it in me to do this, but God did. And I'm so thankful that he did, because it is such a joy and such a privilege to be able to be a part of Plexus, a company that has so much integrity. So that's really all I got, Allison. I appreciate you letting me be on the call. I hope I didn't take up too much time, but I was just super excited tonight.
No, that was awesome. And you know, you bring up a really good point. All of those people who are now jewels and experiencing their financial freedom, they wouldn't be where they are today. They would still be working paycheck to paycheck had you not been brave enough to open up and share what the products had done for you. Because like you said, you were a customer for 10 months before you ever started sharing. You believed in the products. You just, you know, didn't feel like you needed to get out there and share because you were already sharing. Like you said, you had 20 or 30 customers that you gave to your friend Jen, and it wasn't until you recognized the opportunity. Well, Jen kind of twisted your arm and got you in there, but look what God has done and just totally blessed so many people. I'm here.
You're breaking up a little bit on my end, Allison, but I think it's me.
Okay. I think we're good.
But yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm really glad that I made that decision. And didn't care what people thought, because hundreds of Alec Clark told me that on the phone today. Hundreds of thousands of lives are changed because I made the decision to do this. And he said, you know, don't take that lightly. That's huge, you know. And I don't know. I mean, coming from my chief marketing officer, obviously, I took it seriously, but it is a pretty amazing thing for sure.
We are so blessed that you did start out on the journey. I can hear you.
Okay, you're kind of breaking up on my end.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna
please.
Do what?
Text me and let me know if you can hear me. Okay.
I think it's my signal. I really do. I think it's my signal.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story and just letting others hear the excitement and the passion that's going on down in the Dallas area, and how in the last 2 years, so many lives have been transformed because of your willingness to share about this amazing company and these health products.
Absolutely. You're doing the same thing in Connecticut. I'm excited for what's to come with you guys. You guys have an open playing field, so the opportunity is huge for y'all, for sure. And you know, for all of us, the opportunity is still so huge. This is all still so ground floor and an exciting thing to be in on from the beginning, for sure.
All right. Well, you have fun with your family, and I'm going to hang on and talk to all of our friends that are listening about our product line and how beneficial they are to our health.
Awesome. And everyone's telling me they can hear you great, by the way.
Okay, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that.
Bye, friends. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Okay, well, I'm so glad that we got to have Celeste on the call, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing her story as much as I have. It was such a fun experience to know her personally and watch her as she progressed through her journey. And I just wanted a chance for all of you who haven't been able to meet her personally to be able to watch and listen and hear her story, because it is just truly inspiring, and we're blessed to have her as a leader and friend. But I want to take time now to go through the products, especially for those of you who are new to the Plexus product lineup. And I want to make sure that you can understand that this company has products that are amazing and life-changing and beneficial to everyone. These are, you know, this company is, not only does it have a great business opportunity like Celeste just talked about, but even for people who are not interested in the business, who maybe want to lose some weight or improve their quality of life. Maybe they've got some pain, or they're on medications that are, you know, because of blood pressure, cholesterol. You know, there's so many different areas of health that Plexus products may be able to help with. So I'm going to go through the products. And again, because we are a natural supplement, I just want to make sure that you understand that our products were not designed to diagnose, prevent, or cure any diseases. And we really want you to take the products to your doctor and make sure that they are safe for you. All right, so first up is, I just want to kind of go over what I really encourage everybody to understand is that Plexus is not just a weight loss company. That is a common misconception that has kind of run through the gamut of, you know, just what everybody seems to think. But we are a health and wellness company. There is so much more to Plexus than weight loss. Even though we have our core product named Slim, it's actually a tool to help improve your health and quality of life. So if you think about, as a nurse, I've learned that there's really, you need to take a comprehensive approach to your wellness journey. You need to have good nutrition, some healthy exercise, have good hydration, quality sleep, and then natural supplements is a very important part of your health journey. So for people who say, oh, but I eat really well and I exercise, that's great that you can do that. And maybe you don't need the weight loss, but natural supplements are beneficial for many different areas. And so we're going to talk about that. So the first product that we're going to talk about is our core product, Plexus Slim. And I'm sure you guys have heard about the pink drink. It's just an amazing product helping thousands of people improve their quality of life. It was designed to help diabetics regulate their blood sugar. And in the initial trials, they found that not only did they regulate their blood sugar, but they also were able to lose weight. The products also help with lowering blood pressure and lipid levels. They can also help with pain because it does have a natural anti-inflammatory in it. Some other things that I found that are beneficial is because of the blood sugar regulation. If you Google glucose regulation, and you'll find that your blood sugar levels can actually greatly impact your health in many different areas. Hormones, thyroid, you know, sleep, so many different things. But when you don't have those big spikes and then the crash after you eat a meal, you'll find that you don't have that afternoon desire to take a nap. Your energy levels are more sustained. you also have a more efficiently running body system, so you sleep better. And that's one of the first things people often report, is that they sleep better at night. They wake up feeling refreshed, no longer need that coffee or soda. In fact, I've been over a year now without a soda, so it's just unbelievable. One of the best things that the product has done for me is control over my cravings. So if you're one who just has a really hard time saying no to those sugars, the Plexus Slim is going to be something that you may really love. I found that now I actually can go in the kitchen and take time to make a meal because I'm no longer just ravenously hungry and craving that sugar to get me back up from that crash that I experienced. And that is a biological condition where your body recognizes you're low on sugar or on glucose, and it makes you want to feed it some sugar. So when you have a more regulated blood sugar, just complete overall health transformation can occur. So I encourage everybody, even if you don't need to lose weight, there's no stimulants in this, so it will not force weight off. We've actually had people who are underweight been able to reach their optimum weight. It works with your body's natural ability to balance itself, to have optimum health. Another great thing, the color, you'll notice it's pink, but there's no artificial colors, and it's sweetened with stevia, which is natural. This is all plant-based, natural products. An amazing product that has changed thousands of lives all over. All right, the next products that I want to talk about are the ProBio and the BioCleanse, because these are two of my favorite products to go along with the Slim. Those three together make up our triplex combo. And a lot of times people who are struggling with health issues, they're like, well, how does Plexus help with all these different areas? Or, how are we hearing testimonials of people, experiencing these? Well, yes, it does help with blood sugar regulation, but another important area of our underlying health is our GI system, our gut health. And I don't think people realize how important having a healthy gut is. But 80% of our immune system lies in our colon. So we need to make sure that we're, taking in good foods, but just as important, we need a healthy balance of the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. And we need to make sure that we're eliminating properly. So we're going to talk about these two products. In fact, I'm going to snag them here and hold them up a little bit closer. The first one is the ProBio 5, and this is a probiotic. Most doctors will tell you that everybody in America should be on a great probiotic, because the proper balance of good bacteria to bad bacteria is good 80% and bad 20%. For most Americans, that's actually reversed. We have more bad bacteria and yeast and fungus in our gut than we do good. And that's a problem, because when you're out of balance, it can affect so many different systems of your body. In fact, the fungal overgrowth that many people experience can lead to what's called leaky gut. And I encourage you to Google that with any health problem that you're experiencing, because it's probably related. But when you have a gut that's out of whack from all of the antibiotics and the standard American diet that we eat, the hormones and that kind of thing, our bacterial flora gets out of balance. And so we need something good, a great probiotic to come in and give it the good bacteria to help fight for us and with us. And ProBio has 5 strains of healthy bacteria. But what sets this probiotic apart is that it actually has antifungal enzymes that can go in and target that fungal overgrowth and help break it down. So you don't need millions of units of bacteria if you're actually able to break down the bad stuff and get it out of your system, and then replenish it with 5 good strains of bacteria. And no, yogurt is not enough to replace the good bacteria that we need. We really do need to be on a great probiotic like this. All right, the next one is the BioCleanse. And BioCleanse, one thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about is elimination, going to the bathroom. But if you're irregular, all of those toxins are staying in your body for a lot longer, and they're reabsorbing into your system. And your body protects itself from those toxins by surrounding them with fat. So if you're trying to flush those toxins and detoxify, you have to make sure that you're regular. This BioCleanse is not a traditional cleanse in the sense that other liver cleanses are, a few days you do it and you just have to go to spend your whole week in the bathroom. But this is a gentle daily product that just helps with your regularity. It contains magnesium, which is one of the most essential elements for the human body, and it helps improve your elimination just so that you're more regular. Another great thing that it does is it actually oxidizes your body. So it oxygenates. It helps improve your energy levels. And if you've probably heard about the acidic versus how alkaline your body is, we tend to be more acidic based on the foods that most Americans eat. But this will actually help reverse that so that your body can function more effectively. And when you combine it with the probiotic, this is like helping to clean out, kill the bad guys, and this one helps to get them out of the system. So these two work together, and they're really amazing products. If you're someone who has found that you just can't reach your weight goals, or you've got underlying mystery illnesses that no one can figure out, then these gut health products, I really encourage you to be on. Truly, everybody should be on these. All right, in addition to those, some people find that they really want to just step up their weight loss a little bit more. So we have 3 products, the Accelerator Plus, the Boost, and the Block, that were designed to be companion products with the pink drink to help improve your weight loss efforts. Now, these are not for everybody, and you'll definitely want to check with your doctor to make sure that it's something that you would want to take. But the Accelerator Plus is going to improve your metabolism so that you can burn through the calories faster. It does contain caffeine, not quite as much as a cup of coffee, but it does have some caffeine in it. And another great ingredient is the 5-HTP, which is a mood enhancer. So if you tend to be someone who finds yourself a little bluesy, or maybe you stress eat or eat when you're upset, then this will really benefit you. Another great thing about it is that it can help, it just really improves your overall energy throughout the day. I personally haven't taken it. I'm actually nursing still, so it's not a product that's safe for me yet. But my husband has taken it, and he really likes the energy that it gives him through the day. Not everybody responds the same way to the product. So for some, they found that they like the Boost better, and others prefer the Accelerator. These 2 products are either or, so you want to choose the one that's right for you. Maybe try one, and if you don't love it, then pick the other one. Everyone is unique, and how the products that they love are going to be different than everybody else. So that said, we'll move into the Boost. Now, again, both of these products you do not want to take if you have high blood pressure or heart problems because of the caffeine in them. But if your blood pressure is well regulated and your physician gives you the go-ahead, then you can try it. But definitely talk with your doctor. And the other thing about Accelerator, because of the 5-HTP, if you are taking an antidepressant, then it can actually interfere with that. You're already on a synthetic mood enhancer, so you don't want to combine the 2 without your doctor's approval. All right, so Boost can turn up your burn rate because it's a thermogenic. It actually increases your body temperature, your core temperature, so that you burn fat faster. It also has the appetite suppressants. So if you're finding that you just still are desiring to eat a little bit more than you know you should be, then Boost may help you with that as well. It's also great for people who love to work out. Maybe they're those Red Bull drinkers, or they just like that surge of energy. This is a great option. It gives you a good few hours of increase in energy. But there's others who find that it's just a nice steady increase throughout the day. Again, there is caffeine, but it's not as much as a cup of coffee. All right. And then Block is one of our newer products. And Block does exactly what the name says. It actually helps block the absorption of sugars and starches from converting into glucose by up to 48%. So if you're someone who loves to eat, you love that pasta and dessert, and you just enjoy your meals, then you would enjoy having the pink drink and block together. This is also great for blood sugar regulation, because if less is getting converted to glucose, then it can help keep those glucose levels at bay. These are natural products. There's actually only 2 ingredients in this. It is white kidney bean extract and brown seaweed. You want to take this product about 30 minutes before a meal so that the capsule has time to open and do its job. All right. And then we have our X Factor and our brand new Mega X that we're going to talk about. So X Factor is our multivitamin, and probably most of you have taken or are taking a multivitamin, and so you know the benefits of having a multivitamin. One great thing that sets the X Factor apart is that it has a patented aloe blend, and aloe can actually increase the absorption of your vitamins and minerals by 350%. So normally when you're taking a vitamin, you may not notice a whole lot of difference, or you might notice that your urine changes color. Is because your body's not absorbing those nutrients. When you combine that with the aloe, it can actually help you break down and use those vitamins and minerals that you're taking. And it also can help with hair and nail growth. So if you're someone who would love to have long, strong, vibrant hair and long fingernails, that's one thing that a lot of customers report, is that it really helps in that department. That's the aloe that does that. It also contains New Zealand blackcurrant, which is a powerful antioxidant, and pretty much every good vitamin that you would want to have in a multivitamin. So I really love this. We do have a children's X Factor that does not have the aloe in it, but it is a safe, chewable vitamin for all of your family members. And one great thing about this is there's no artificial sweeteners or colors or anything like that. And all of our products are GMO free. So that was important to me. I thought I'd bring that up. All right. Starting yesterday, we have a brand new product available, is our Mega X. It is a plant-based omega, 100% plant-based. No more fishy burps, no more fishy smell. Even plant-based omegas that are out there right now come from algae in the sea, so it's got that fishy smell to it. But this omega is one of a kind. It actually has 5 different omegas: 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. Great for vegans and vegetarians, or for just people who don't like that fish burp. Omegas, I encourage you to research the benefit of an omega. Not only can it help with reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, but there's studies that are linking it to numerous health benefits. Another thing is stress. It can help with your stress and your energy levels as well. All right, I could go on and on about that one, but I want to have time to get through the rest of these. Okay, the Plexus Ease. Pain for if you have friends or family, or if you personally suffer from pain, you know that your quality of life is absolutely miserable. To suffer with pain daily, just nobody would want to experience that. How do you enjoy life when you have that much pain? But the prescription pain medications that you take may often produce other side effects that aren't very fun either, and they may not do a good enough job for you. These products can come alongside those and help because they're natural. You may find that you really enjoy taking a natural pain relief, and I'm not saying that you're going to be able to get off your pain medication, but there are people who really enjoy knowing that they're taking natural pain relief. All of these ingredients are safe and natural for you. Now, these 2 products use the New Zealand greenlet mussel. So if you have a mussel allergy or shellfish allergy, you wouldn't want to take these. For everyone else, the cream, we'll start with that. It is has a nice fresh scent, a little bit of a minty smell, but it's not greasy or oily. You rub it on wherever you have pain, whether it's joints, sore muscles, just any achiness, a crick in your neck, maybe even a headache. And people have found that it's a nice temporary relief of pain. some of my friends who've used this, they swear by it. They say that it works better than any cream that they've ever used for their pain relief. And then the capsules can be taken several times a day. These are just like when you would, whether it's acute pain or chronic pain, if you just need something to help ease that inflammation and discomfort, you would take them as needed. Or if you have chronic pain, you can take a loading dose of 4 to 6 a day, spread out 2 to 3 several times a day, and find that it may help you with some of your pain relief. And then last of our pain relief line, the Fast Relief Nerve Health Support. This is one of the most unique products in that it actually can help regenerate nerve growth factor. So if you are one of the 80 million in America who suffer with numbness or tingling, that shooting pain from a nerve injury or carpal tunnel, maybe you've got neuropathies, this can actually help regenerate nerve growth factor. So for some who've used this, who just maybe they couldn't feel their toes or they had shooting pain in their back from nerve damage, they have found that this is one of the most life-changing products for them, and there's nothing else out there like it. And again, all natural. Take a look at the ingredients. Alpha lipoic acid and niacin. I mean, there's so many healthy products. There's nothing artificial, but it could forever change someone's life. All right. The 96 shakes are actually on back order, but they're coming back. And the reason why they're not currently available is because we have found that if you couple the 96 shake with Slim and coconut milk, it was like a belly fat blasting product. It was just an amazing combination. And so many people just scoffed it up that it's currently in production and should be back by the end of the month. But it is a great protein snack. It is not a true meal replacement because it's only 96 calories, but it has so many healthy proteins and it is diabetic friendly. There's very minimal sugars in it. It does contain dairy. It is a whey-based protein. So if you have a dairy allergy, that is the only product that Plexus carries that is dairy, that does contain dairy. Other than that, it is a great on-the-go snack. You can pour it in water and shake it up if you're traveling. There's also tons of great recipes. You can mix it with fruit. You can mix it with coconut milk. And again, when you mix it with the Slim, combine it into one shake, it works very effectively. We have vanilla and chocolate. So I'm sure you can find one that you'd enjoy. And then last but not least is our breast check kit. Plexus began in 2008 as a breast health company. That was the first product that we carried. And it is a product that enhances your sensory magnification on your fingertips so that you can actually feel lumps up to 5 times greater when you're doing your annual breast exam. And in addition to the breast check kit, we also have the body cream. The body cream was initially the breast cream. The body cream is just a great overall moisturizer. It's great for all things skin. So if you have rashes, bug bites, sunburns, rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, all kinds of skin issues, that's going to be like an amazing, amazing lotion, a cream that you can rub on that will help with all of those. My daughter had hand, foot, mouth rash, and we put that on her and it was gone in 36 hours. But there are just countless testimonials of ways that it might benefit you. So if you have any kind of skin condition, check out our body cream. And that is it for the product lineup, but I'm sure that you have heard some way that these amazing products could help you. Again, they're natural, they're safe. It is a simple way of helping improve your health. So whether you're looking to lose a few pounds or you just want to help give yourself some extra vitamins or you need to work on your gut health, there's so many different aspects to health. This is a comprehensive natural health system that can help you. And I look forward to hearing from some of you if you're following me on my team. I look forward to getting a little bit of feedback about this. I'm so excited that we could bring Celeste with you. Plexus is an amazing company, as you've heard. Tons of great health products and an amazing financial opportunity for those who want to share with friends. In fact, if you are interested in buying, there's 3 ways to buy. As a customer, all of the products are covered by a 60-day money-back guarantee for all of our customers. You can order as a retail customer. That's a one-time order. You would go to your friend's website, you would click Shop Now, and you choose whether you want a retail, a one-time order, or if you want to be a preferred customer. A preferred customer actually gives you a $5 to $10 discount on the products, and it sets up a monthly auto ship so you don't have to remember to reorder your products next month. But there's no contract. So there's no penalty to cancel or change your order for the following month. So that's a great way to save some money. And to save the lowest amount is to actually sign up as an ambassador. So click Join Now. You'll get the wholesale pricing. You have a 5-day discount, but with only 3 or 4 customers, friends to join you in this health journey, you can get your products paid for. These are amazing products and at a low cost. To be honest, I thought, I don't know if I can afford these products until I looked and I realized they average only $3 or $4 a day. I've given up that with my soda and my candy bar that I used to eat all the time. I hoard chocolate candy bars or little goodies in the kitchen cabinet where the kids couldn't find it. And when I would get to that afternoon where the kids were going crazy and I'd get really stressed, I'd go feed myself some sugar, but I don't find myself doing that as much. So just in my habits changing, I found that I was able to cut out the cost of the products. But again, as you heard from Celeste, it has an amazing opportunity. And the more people experience these health products and decide they want to share with their friends and family, and then they start having great experiences and telling their friends, you may end up making a paycheck way beyond the cost of your products. So I encourage each of you to talk about it with your ambassador and figure out what works best for you, what products they would recommend for you with your specific goals, and how to get your products at the price point that you're looking for. So thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate having you on the call, and I hope you've learned a lot. Have a good night.